Well, folks, it is now time for tonight's main event. This match will determine the first ever SOW Ignition champion. All four competitors in this match have won Ignition Championship qualifiers. This will be a fatal four-way elimination match to determine the first Ignition champion. And coming out first, the Dawn, Marco Campione. Now, this man has been in tag competition for a good while, but he has recently managed to get some singles success. And talking of getting singles success, there is no one greater, no one more anticipated, no one more exciting than this man here. It's time for Death Game! It's the Death Game, Erren Payne! He is looking to win this belt and solidify himself as the first ever Ignition champion. But he has a hell of a roster to get through to get there, because in his way, still one half of the WWSL Tag Team Champions, though he is no longer a JEPW wrestler. The Blazing Lion, Kurata HideakI. And lastly, having had a little assistance to get here from Death Row, likely explaining why Jay Rukon has joined up with Suave Jackson and Mars Namor, it's Elijah Lee, the Terminator. Now this guy here is looking for his shot at gold as well. That is the reason he came to this company. He wants wins, he wants money, he wants championships. And we get started here, all four men in for a title, and immediately facing off, we have the pairing set out, which immediately change before I can even announce them. Yeah, no, there are no pairings. This is just attack whoever's closest. Currently, Kurata HideakI aiming at Elijah Lee, and Marco Campione facing off against Erren Payne. We'll have to see how long these pairings last, but there's a lot that can happen here. Ooh, a big sweeping, big leg sweep kick from Marco Campione there. All right, we have a test of strength between Elijah Lee and Kurata HideakI. And then a poking to the eyes of Marco Campione on the other side, both sides fighting each other pretty heftily. Marco thrown into the corner by Erren Payne, a cover attempt on Kurata HideakI, but does not even get a 1 count. And now we have Elijah Lee looking to swap targets to Erren Payne. A thumb to the eye of Kurata this time. And Kurata's just throwing everybody around the ring, making them do laps. Then gets into a strike exchange with Marco as Erren kicking right into the collarbone of Elijah Lee. And now both of them seem a little content to just watch these two punch each other over and over. Though they do eventually get right back to fighting. Elijah has Erren in the corner now. Not a lot of attention paid once the wrestlers are put into the corners. It seems they usually just move on to try and target their opponents. Kurata HideakI failing to lift up for what I'm imagining was either a power bomb or the setting sun Phoenix Plex. We're getting a good set of counters from both Elijah Lee and Erren Payne. Back to back, essentially. 5-minute call comes through. This match, though, has no time limit. It will continue until a champion is crowned. Oh my God, the blazing stamp was blocked there. Dodged by Marco Campione. And now we're just having an exchange of uppercuts against kicks, but Erren Payne, unbothered, picked up in a scoop suplex. Now Marco Campione kicking him in the chest. And Kurata HideakI gets the lift into the lifting power bomb. Only gets a 1 count. That's incredible. Running shooting star press to follow up. Gets a 2 off of it this time. Oh my God, Marco responded with a vicious stomp. Busted Erren Payne right open. What the hell? Ooh, smart noticing from Kurata HideakI, but then Marco missing Erren's sneaky attack attempt there. Gets a knee to the face for his troubles. These wrestlers are going all out at each other, taking whatever they can as an advantage. Big Pele kick to the arm of Elijah Lee, likely trying to do some damage since he knows that Elijah Lee utilizes his arms for pretty much, well, I wouldn't say most of his maneuvers. He does have the T-800 in the Skynet Fall, but for a good number of them, those arms are necessary, including this one. Big rolling suplex from Elijah Lee to Erren Payne, but he then gets pretty caught off guard a bit by Kurata HideakI, is forced to fight his way out, and then caught off guard again by Marco Campione just a short bit later. Wait a minute, the Dude Buster! And that nearly gets the 3. Marco's still in this though, throwing Erren Payne out of the ring. Wait, oh, throwing Kurata HideakI out too. And then taking a moment to rest in the center, it looks like, before he aims at Elijah Lee as Erren Payne locking in the Anaconda Vice on Kurata HideakI on the outside. And then a big combination from Kurata to Erren Payne into a Boston Crab on the outside. These can't get the fall, but they can sure do a lot of damage. Throwing Erren Payne into the barricade twice, really trying to take him out of this match, as Erren Payne's wounds only seem to get worse here. The bleeding is not stifling even a little. A headlock takeover on Erren Payne, who receives a big stomp from Elijah Lee right after. Going for a schoolboy while Marco and Kurata are in a strike exchange, and then hitting a double stomp to Elijah Lee of his own into a running shooting star press, but Elijah just barely kicks out. Takes a European uppercut for his troubles, and then a capture suplex from Kurata HideakI. And now, a Meteora from the top rope, but it does not get the 3. Big super kick into the cover. But Elijah Lee not remotely done here, and a turning leg drop from Erren Payne to Marco Campione. This match is going non-stop. Every time somebody feels like they might get a rest, somebody else is right there to inflict some damage. And here we go with the springboard moonsault to Marco. I think Kurata HideakI might have been going for either that power bomb or that setting sun, or even potentially the dude buster again. Rolling Thunder Flatliner! But cannot capitalize, immediately having to deal with Kurata HideakI. And now Marco has him in the corner. Wait a minute. Oh, Marco's not gonna do what I think he's gonna do. Erren Payne, oh, coast to coast. Kurata trying to lift Erren Payne up for a suplex, but gets countered with a back head super kick. And Marco punching Erren Payne out of the ring, but Erren can use this time to rest. Oh my God, the Dude Buster again. Still cannot get the 3. And Marco getting a headlock, side headlock on Kurata HideakI there. Now a strike exchange between Elijah Lee and Erren Payne. Kurata HideakI hits the Destino onto Marco and gets the 3 as a spinning super kick hits Elijah Lee. Marco the first eliminated by the Destino. And wait a minute, oh my God! Elijah Lee just stole a go to sleep and then hit Judgment Day on Kurata HideakI. But Kurata kicks out at 2. A super kick to Kurata. Erren Payne, oh my God, I think he was going for the end game, but Elijah Lee's getting in his way. And a double sandwich enziguri. Erren Payne showing some frustration. He felt that he could have had Kurata out of the match there. But Elijah Lee costing him. Manages to dodge the elbow strike after Elijah attempted to counter the back grapple, hit a backdrop on Kurata HideakI, and now Kurata the one in his way, it seems. Ooh, the Meteora attempt dodged by Elijah Lee. And now Kurata HideakI with that lifting power bomb again. Oh my God, I thought Erren Payne was out of the match there. Stereo super kicks. Elijah Lee counters whatever Erren Payne was attempting. But oh my God, a pile driver. Erren Payne is feeling himself. He is not out of this match yet. Roll through Anaconda Vice. But oh, wait a minute, there's rope breaks in this? Interesting decision for a fatal 4-way match. I guess they're saying that the match absolutely must end in the ring. So they've allowed rope breaks to be maintained. Was that the 20-minute call? Oh my God! Buckshot lariat! But he gets hit with a Canadian Buster from Erren Payne before he can get the cover. I'm not sure, what was Erren Payne thinking on that moment? Does he maybe want to get the pins himself? I'm not sure about that decision, but we'll have to see. I mean, if I was in Erren Payne's position, bleeding as badly as I am, I would absolutely let somebody else cover the opponent so that I could have an easier finish to this match. But then again, I'm not the death game. I'm not one of the best in the world. So I can't really talk too much crap as Erren Payne lands another pile driver and then hits a hammerlock lariat. The ankle lock locked in, but yeah, that's too close to the ropes if those are still intact. Tossing Elijah Lee away. Elijah Lee, roulette shock! But Kurata HideakI trying to capitalize here, trying to make Erren Payne taps out, choosing him as the bigger enemy. And now an exchange between the two, middle kicks. Erren Payne going for a lariat. Kurata HideakI dodging. Erren getting caught by Elijah Lee, but immediately countering away, and then knocking Kurata HideakI down with an enziguri. DDT! Erren Payne being kept down over and over. HideakI on the ground. Wait a minute. In-game! Could this be it for Kurata HideakI? Yes! Erren Payne has defeated him. He only has one. Oh my God, no. Genesis driver! Is this it? No! Erren Payne kicks out. A big boot to the face. Picks allegedly up. Roulette shock! Can he do it? 1, 2, 3! That's it! Erren Payne is the winner and the inaugural SOW Ignition champion! What a performance. All right, folks, I will see you guys next time for Ignition episode 19.